Hello everyone, this is Manohar Reddy, Department of Cybersecurity, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. Today I am going to discuss about the concept of question bank discussion on subquery in DBMS, subqueries in DBMS. So generally subqueries are used to retrieve the values from the table based on the condition of subqueries or based on the condition as a main query result. So here a subquery or inner query or nested query is a query within another SQL query. So we can write it as what? A subquery or inner query or nested query. We can call it as what? Subquery, inner query or nested query. So you can call it as any of the name is within another SQL query. Within another SQL query. And it is embedded within where clause. It is embedded within where clause. A subquery is used to return data that will be used in the main query as a condition to further restrict the data to be retrieved. That means a subquery is used to return the data. So subquery, the result will be acting as a main query condition. So subquery result will be acting as a main query condition. And subqueries can be used with select statement, insert, update and delete statements. Select, update and delete statements. Along with these statements, it takes an operators called equal operator, less than, greater than, equals to, less than, equals to, in between all operators. In between all operators. So with the help of these statements and with the help of these operators, subqueries are executed on the terminal. Subqueries are executed on the terminal. So to execute that subqueries, we are following some rules that specify to execute subqueries. So subqueries must be enclosed within parentheses. The first one is what? A subquery must be enclosed within the parentheses. It should write inside of the parentheses. A subquery can have only one column in the select clause unless multiple columns are in the main query. So that means a subquery can have only one column in the select clause and multiple columns are in the main query. Multiple columns are in the main query. For the subquery to compare its selected columns, for the subquery to compare its selected columns. So how many values you are going to, how many columns you are going to select from main query and select query, that should compare with the subqueries. And subquery cannot be immediately enclosed in a set function. A subquery cannot be immediately enclosed in a set function. The between operator cannot be used with a subquery. The between operator cannot be used with a subquery. However, the between operator can be used within the main query. Between operator can be used within the main query. So here we can have different types of subqueries with a select statement, subquery with a select statement, subquery with a insert statement, subquery with a delete statement, subquery with a update statement. So to perform all these DML statements, we need to use DDL queries to create the tables or alter the tables or drop the tables or rename the tables or selecting the tables. To do this all, we have to create the tables. So after creating the tables, we can write the subqueries. We can write the subqueries. So to write the subquery, the following syntax will be here. The select column name 1, column name 2, up to columns which you want to add from table name, where column name comparison operator, that is what we use, different types of operators, and here the subquery we need to write here. So it is what? Select column name 1, column name 2, up to column name n from table name where condition. This is what we are writing here, subquery. So here select column name 1, column name 2. The result of this subquery the result of this subquery will be acting as a main query condition, will be acting as a condition for main query, for main query, condition for main query. So the result of the subquery will be acting as a condition for main query. So take an example here. Select a star from customer 1 where ID in of select ID from customer 1 where salary greater than 18,000. So suppose I am creating customer 1 table. I am creating customer 1 table. So in that table, what the values I am containing? I am containing like what? Customer ID, customer name, and customer salary. So here the salaries will be like 15,000, 18,000, 20,000, up to 30,000. You can mention some examples. So now from here I am taking as a condition. First of all, I am writing the query subquery as select ID from customer 1 where salary greater than 18,000. So here the subquery will be executed first. The subquery will be executed first. So how it execute? As a query execute, it executes. So select ID from customer 1. So this is the ID 1, this is the ID 2, 3, 4. So ID 1 having 15,000, ID 2 having 18,000, ID 3 having 20,000, ID 4 having 30,000. So on this condition, select ID from customers 1 where salary greater than 18,000 indicates those who are having greater than 18,000 salary. So whoever having the third and the fourth candidates will be displayed. They will be released as result for this subquery. They will be result for this subquery. So 3, 4 are the IDs of the result of the subquery. So now select star from customer 1 where ID in of 3, 4. Where ID in of 3, 4. That indicates that what? Now this is the condition. What is the condition? ID in of 3, 4 is the condition. Is the condition for what? For this main query. For what? For this main query. So now executing this main query. So select star from customer 1 where ID in of 3, 4. That means either 3, 4 are inside of the table or not. Yes, these two are available. So displays all the values. 3 Ram and 20,000, 4 Raj and 30,000 will be displays. So only these two values will be displayed, and these two as a result for the subquery will be acting as a condition for the main query will be displays. Similarly, select a star from customer 1 where salary greater than select average of salary from customer 1. So here from this condition average salary, so 15,000 plus 18,000 plus 20 plus 30, that indicates what? Totally. So it is counted as an average of salary. So what is the average salary? 50 plus 68 plus 83. 83 divided by 4, that is nothing but what? Nearly 21,500. 21,000 20,000 plus. So 20,000 will be the average salary. So on this condition, select average of salary from customer 1. So what is the average salary here? 21,000 approximation. 21,000 approximation. So now this will be the condition for this main query. So select star from customer 1 where salary greater than 24,000. Where salary greater than 24,000. So from this table, who is the person having more than 24,000? So only the fourth employee having the salary greater than 24,000. So for this condition, it displays only fourth employee values. So it displays what? For Raj 30,000 will be displayed. And the next one, select star from customer 1 where salary in of select average salary from customer 1. So here the same result will be applied 24,000, but select star from customer 1 where salary in of 20,000. That means the condition is what? In of 24,000 salary. So is there anybody having 24,000 salary from this table? If exist, then it displays the person details. If exist, it displays the person details. If not exist, it displays the null. It displays the value of null. So on this condition from this table, 24,000 salary customer is not available. So it displays what? Null. It displays what? Null displays. Second one, subquery with an insert statement. Subquery with the insert statement. So we can also use the subqueries under nested queries with the insert statement in structured query language. So we can use the insert statement also. So we can insert the result of the subquery into the table of the outer query. So we can insert the values, we can insert the subquery result into the main query. We can insert the subquery result. So subquery executed and displays the result. That result will be inserted into the main query. So the syntax of subquery with the insert statement is described in the following block. So the syntax is what? Insert into table name, select star from table name. So insert into the table name is the first query, select star from table name, which is the second query. That is nothing but subquery, where column name operator or subquery. So here we can write it as what? Insert into student 3. So what we need to insert? We need to insert a select star from student 2, where roll number in of select roll number from student 2. Suppose I can have the table what? Student 2. I can have the table what? Student 2. In that contain ID and roll number. Suppose I can have the values ID and roll number. So ID is 1 and roll numbers are 1, 6001, 6202 and 6203. This is what I have the roll numbers. Now whenever the subquery is executed, select roll number from student 2. That is nothing but what? All the roll numbers will be displayed. All these roll numbers will be displayed. So 6201, 6202, 6203 will be displayed. So this is the result from this table. So what is the result of 6201, 6202, 6203 are the result for this subquery. Now select star from student 2, where roll number in of 6201, 6202, 6203. That means it displays all the values. So all columns, all values are displayed here. So after displaying these values, insert into student 3. So these three values, the result of these query values will be inserted into student table student 3. So the result of this student 2 will be the inserted values for the student 3. Subquery with update statement. So subqueries and nested queries can be used with update statement in structured query language for updating the columns of the existing table. So we can easily update one or more columns using subquery with the update statement. So the syntax is here what? Update table name, set column name equals to new value, where value less than or greater than or something operator. So select column name from table name where condition. That is what inner query, and based on this inner query result, the values which are going to be updated. Based on the inner query result, we are going to update the values. So example here, update student 2, set exam fee equal to exam fee into 0.5. So we want to update the exam fee value, where student age in of select student age from student 3, where student age is greater than 20. So suppose I am having the table called what? Student underscore age is the table. Student underscore age is the table. Student 3 is the table. So suppose I am having student 3 is the table. In the table, student ID and student age columns are there. So ID 1, 2, 3 and age 18, 19, 20. Suppose I am having the values. So based on these values, I am executing the subquery. Select student age from student 3, where student age under greater than 20. That means whoever having the age 20 greater than 20 will be the result of here. So who is the one that is nothing but 4. So select student age 1, that is nothing but 21 will be here. So now update the student to set exam fee equals to exam fee into 0.25, where student age in of 21. So 21 is the result from this query. So now whoever having the student age in 21 will be the exam fee is updated as exam fee into 0.5. Suppose exam fee equals to 1000 rupees. Then that exam fee will be updated for this age students by 1000 into 0.5. 1000 into 0.5. That is nothing but nearly 10 rupees. Nearly 20 rupees. That is what the exam fee is updated for these students. So similarly, update marks also with the same syntax. Update marks also with the same syntax. So this is what we use it to update the subquery with the select statement. Select with the subquery with the update statement. And similarly, subquery with the delete statement. We can delete one or more records. We can delete one or more records from the SQL table using subquery with the delete statement in structured query language. We can delete one or more records from the SQL table using subquery with the delete statement in structured query language. So how can we delete it? So delete from table name, delete from table name, where value operator, so value operators are nothing but greater than or less than or something. Select column name from table name, where condition. So take an example, delete from student 3, where student underscore age in of. Select student age from student 2, where student age greater than 15. So in the same example, take an example, student table, student 2 table, and in that table contains what? Student ID and student age. So student age having, the first one is having 20, and the second one is having 14, and third one is having 16, fourth one is having 21. So from these values, the inner query executed select student age from student 2, where student age greater than 15. So whoever having the age greater than 15 will be displayed. So here the result is what? 1, 3, 4 values. So that is nothing but 20, 16, 21. 20, 16, 21 values will be displayed here. But for the main query, this is the condition. This act as a condition. Delete from student 3, where student age in of 20, 16, 21. So whoever having the ages like 16, 20, 21 will be deleted from student 3. Will be deleted from student 3. If these values are not in the student 3, then it returns what? It returns null. It returns null. If any matching found, then it will be deleted. It will be deleted. So the same thing, delete from A, where marks greater than, select marks from B, where marks greater than 235 will be updated or deleted. So this is what the way of deleting the values from the subquery. So here are some examples. So select a star from customer, where age equals to, select a minimum age of from customers. Select a minimum of age from customer. So that indicates what? First it displays what? Minimum age. So here the customer table contains what? Customer ID, first name, last name, age, country. So from this it displays what? It executes the subquery first. Select a minimum age from customer table. Select a minimum age from customer table. It executes the outer query. Select rows where age is equal to the result of subquery. So whenever you perform this minimum age of from customer query, so it displays what? Minimum age is what? Whoever having the minimum age 22. So these two values will be displayed. So now select a star from customer, where age equals to, 22, 22. Then it displays what? Whoever having the 22 age will be automatically displays the values. So here another one, select customer ID, first name from customers, where customer ID in of select customer ID from order. So select customer ID first name from customers, where customer ID in of select customer ID from orders. That indicates it executes first what to select customer ID from orders. Customer ID from orders. So that is what displays here. So customer IDs from orders means displays the customer ID tables 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 3. So that will be in or not. It checks in or not checks in the main table, customers table. So whoever having the values in the customers table like 1, 2, 4, 3 will be automatically displays. John, Robert, John, David will be displayed. So 5 is Betty is not there, not available in this condition, so that it does not displays. It does not displays. So here some of the examples, subquery with a select statement. So here the syntax is what select star from customers, where ID in of, where ID in of, select ID from customers, where salary greater than for 45,000. So from this it executed and it displays the result also. So whoever having the 4,500 greater than will be displayed. And subqueries with the insert statement. Subqueries with the update statement. So updating the salary, updating the customer's salary based on the subquery of the result, based on the result of the subquery, based on the result of the subquery will be updated. And subqueries with the deletion. So the result of the subquery based on the result of the subquery, based on the result of the subquery, the value will be deleted. If it is matched with the main query result, then it is displayed. It displays or deleted. Otherwise, it does not delete it. So this is all about subqueries concept in DBMS. Once again, we revise the topics which we discussed in this session. So here, the first one is what is meant by subquery. So what is meant by subquery? So we can call it as what? Subquery or inner query, subquery or inner query or nested query, and it is a query within another SQL query. So it contains what? Where clause, which is used with the where clause, and it returns the data will be the main query. So the subquery result will be acting as a main query, acting as a condition for the main query. So for this, we can use select, insert, update, delete statements. Along with that, some operators we are using. So conditional operators, we can call it as what? Conditional operators. So based on these conditional operators, we can use the subqueries. So to do these processes, we can have some rules. We can have some set of rules. So subqueries must be enclosed within the parentheses. The subqueries can have only one select clause and with one column name. But in the main query, it contains more than one columns that you want to display. The subquery cannot be immediately enclosed with the set function, and the between operator also cannot be used in the subquery. However, you can write in the main query also. So here subquery with the select statement. So the result of the subquery will be selected. So result of the subquery will be resulted as a condition for the main query. Resulted as a condition for the main query, and that main condition result will be displays. Main query condition result will be displays. And subquery with the insert statement. So the subquery result will be the values are inserted into the table. Subquery result values, whatever the values are there, whatever the values are presented as a result for the subquery will be inserted into the main query table. And similarly, subquery with update. So the subquery updated values, whatever the result of the subquery will be updated as a condition for the main query and updated on the basis of that result. Subquery with the delete statement. So same the way the result of the subquery as a condition for the main query, and based on that result, the main query values will be deleted. And here are some of the examples. Select a star from customer where age equals to, select a minimum of age. So from this all the minimum age is what? 22. That based on that age equals to 22, the customers will be displayed. Customers will be displayed. And here also based on the customers existed in the subquery result, based on the customers existed in the result table of subquery, that will be displayed in the main query. That will be resulted as a main query. And here are some of the examples. Select with subquery with the select statement. It displays the values who are having the greater than 45,000. First 500 will be displayed, and a subquery with the insert statement will be displayed, and subquery with update statement. So result of the subquery will be automatically updated with their columns based on the result. And similarly, subqueries with the delete statement. So the delete statement, the result execution of the result of the subquery will be deleted for the main query. Deleted for the main query. So this is the way of writing the subqueries, and this subqueries result will be the condition as a main query, condition for the main query. So that is all about writing subqueries in based on the tables, based on the column names that we are going to see. Thank you all.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.